Okay. So as you were saying, setup was fantastic. It's done the ball really nicely. I think just for your own peace of mind, weight doesn't want to be on the balls of your feet. It needs to be sort of the arches anyway to allow your body to rotate effectively, okay? So don't try to get on the tiptoes or crunch your toes and just let your feet just stand as natural as they can. Weight on here will be fine. If it goes a little bit this way, it's not the end of the world, okay? Don't put yourself in a position where it's going to A, potentially hurt, and B, stop yourself moving, because the balls of your feet is not going to cause you to be able to rotate. You can go back and forth springy, you can't twist on that position, okay? So, backswing wise, just pretty much the same as you before. Okay, so good backswing there. The top, nothing's really changed on the backswing. Okay, now the problem was on the left-hand side, as you came down, there was a big drop with the head. So the head was dropping nearer the golf ball, and the left arm now is already bent here. It's always tucking in, and we can see we top it because your arm bent more than you dropped. Whereas this one, as we rotate, your head now is staying in the same position. Little drop there, but we're keeping the height there now. You're not changing. Your arm's a little bit straighter. It's not straight. Exactly. And I would say it's never going to go from where it was to boom, perfectly straight. It may feel it's changed that much, but it's never going to change straight away. But look at the two arms there. Yeah. That's almost a 90-degree hinge. This now is more of a gentle curve, okay? And just looking at you physically at impact there you look, the fact we can't see your head, you look really tucked up. There look a bit more natural, okay? Things look a little bit more easier to swing. And we can then just twist through up there, head down a little bit longer than we want really, okay? But it's keeping that width in the swing, so your head's not really dropping that much there, is it? Sort of maintaining a pretty good position there throughout that swing, thus we can come back to the golf ball nicely, whereas this one, there's a big drop there, that head dropping into the golf ball, that sort of change, if I almost go from the top of that block behind you there, the brick, and then you drop down to the bottom of that block, so it's a big change of height there through the golf ball, and then your arms really pulling in. Now, when you played, I know, a couple of games a week, and it was regular, okay, you kind of knew what that timing of felt like of dropping down and bending your arm. Haven't played for 5 weeks, as you said. That timing now is gone. So if you play on a Tuesday,
maybe I was doing it incorrectly before. Anyway.
Definitely would have been doing this before, but after enough shots, if you stood on the range for half an hour and hit golf balls, eventually you would find what the move needed to be, and you put it 10, 15, 20, 30 shots in a row, pretty good, okay? But once you're on the golf course and you're in one shot every 5 minutes, and it's a different club, different slopes and all these different changes, if you're relying on a drop and a bend to bring the club back to the same position, your consistency levels are going to be a bit hit and miss, okay? When you get it right, happy days, it's really good. When you get it wrong, it's when the bad shots go. Because you can certainly hit the golf ball really well. We know that. We've seen that many times before. It's not how good your good shot is, though. It's how bad your bad shot isn't. Your bad shot's what's causing you to be scoring the scores you are, not because you're not in your three with 200 yards. Okay, you can knock it on the fairway, knock it on the fairway, knock it on the green, no problem. But if you top 110 yards because your arm bends in more than your head drops, or you bend down more than your arm drops, you hit the ground behind the ball, lose a lot of yardage, that's when your scores are going to start going higher and higher. And again, the enjoyment in the game of golf is lost if you keep duffing the ball out the fairway.
That's probably what I was doing towards the end. I mean, the last couple of weeks I wasn't playing at all well.
Yeah, you're losing with it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Not. Probably that's probably what it was.
Yeah, definitely. So if we can, I think good
too much drop.
Yeah, definitely. So we can just practice with your head down. I was doing a lot more same position. Your hands and arms are swinging around your body, a little bit more width there. You can just practice that sort of length swing. Just want to keep the sort of. If you look at your setup when you start to a golf ball, you create sort of like a triangle here. We want to rotate that from sort of your sternum up here by underneath your chin there. Just rotating this, not sort of your arms and this and your head going that way. Okay. Overall, though, the swing looks pretty good. If we can just keep that width and keep the height. So don't worry about what your knees are doing. Your knees, you may have felt were dropping when you topped a golf ball or when you're bouncing up and down, but your top shot comes from.
I know why I was just thinking about my knees, because I had this awful habit. I kept what I I dipping.
Yeah. But the dipping is physically with your head doing this.
Yeah, but
you
my
can
knees
see.
Are bending.
Well, your knees will bend. You're not going to keep your legs perfectly straight. Bobbing up and down. Yeah.
I was bobbing up and down.
So that there with the body, that top half there is definitely the problem. I think maybe to try and stop the knees bobbing, your head now is going up and dropping down, so you've cured a fault with a fault kind of thing. So does that make sense? So yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I'll have a couple more, then we'll see how it goes. Okay.